Hey Kevin, how are you today? I just wanted to do a video because sometimes when you have like a text discussion back and forth, people can't really see your tone. I love to discuss solar because I'm an advocate for it. Obviously, you see my profile picture. So here's kind of how I see solar. So everyone's going solar, whether or not they choose to have it on their home or not. Utility company, they have a ton of solar, the huge solar farm. So a person's either paying for their own solar system or they're paying money to the utility company that's going to build more and more solar because it's a cheaper way to create electricity. So there's that component of it specifically. Now, as far as the panels go, yeah, there are Chinese made panels. Actually, I get contacted not every day, but I'd say every week from some company in China that's trying to sell me their panels. I don't personally procure panels. The company I'm with, that I'm an independent consultant for, they procure equipment, and I am more of a solar broker, and I kind of manage and determine whether or not a person needs this or this or this or this, and it's just specific to that individual, that family. So the panels that I have, none of them are made in China. The most popular panel in Florida that's actually sold is the Q cell panel. So that one is made in South Korea. Also, there's a facility in Georgia in the United States where those components are like assembled. In the near future, I believe they were talking they're going to have a full on facility here in the US where everything would be made here. So that's pretty cool. As far as Q cell goes, and I did look up the other panels that I sell, but Q cell, they were deemed to be non-hazardous. So yeah, I mean, there's components in a car that are hazardous under certain conditions. Like if a car catches fire, that's hazardous. But ideally, a car doesn't catch fire. So that's kind of my take on it. Now, with solar panels and with them having to be recycled, so what I did a search of was recyclability of solar panels. And what I saw was 90% of the components of solar can be recycled. It's not super cost effective at this time, but most solar that people have is going in around now. And generally, those panels, inverters, and all that, the panels themselves, let's just stick to the panels. The panels themselves are warranted for 25 years. The panels that I've seen, the panels I sell, right? So at least a 25-year lifespan on those panels. So at 25 years or probably the next 10, 15 years, the process of recycling is going to be more cost effective. So yeah. I think that was all. Well, actually, you said something about the roof and solar panels blowing off the roof. Well, the solar panels themselves are bolted into the truss of the roof. So a lot would have to happen in order for the panels to blow off the roof. Essentially, that whole roof would have to go. That's my understanding. So I'm actually going to post some pictures of a solar system that went through Hurricane Irma. And you can kind of see from these pictures that everywhere other than where the solar panels are is damaged on that roof. And the solar panels actually, when they took a peek underneath them, it actually protected that roof. So anyway, I just love to discuss. I'm an advocate for solar. I believe it's the future. Like, the studies are out there that how many people are going to go solar at some point, but there are people that are not, which is completely fine. I just like to make sure that I speak up for solar and put out good information. Anyway, nice to talk to you, Kevin.